Hey everyone, Jake here with a little bit of a tutorial. Every once in a while I get messages on Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube asking me how I record my audio and how I get decent sounding audio. First and foremost, you're going to need a fairly decent microphone, nothing too fancy by any means, because a lot of the sound does come from post-editing, or rather post-recording, but I have a Blue Snowball and it sounds pretty decent. But I'm going to play this audio clip here, and you'll see there's a lot of clicks and there's some breaths and stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to come back down here and gonna blink up on this ledge. Okay, so there's a lot of nasty clicks, there's some breaths right in here, and there's one over here. What we're going to do first is select the entire audio track. You can do that by clicking over here, or Control A, and go to Effect, and Compressor. What this is going to do, I'm not going to go into detail about every one of these little things. Don't really need to know much about them. If you want to sort of learn about them, there are certainly other sources that will inform you better than I can. But what this is going to do is sort of boost all the audio, make things sound a little bit better. Much louder. Okay, so we're going to come back down here and gonna blink up on this ledge. Okay, so now everything is louder, but that means that includes all the clicks and the breaths. Now, still with the audio track selected, you're going to go to Effect, Normalize, and this is going to sort of make things a little bit more level and make sure that this, like this spike for here, for example, is not going to be too much louder than everything else. It did duck it a little bit. Now, to remove all those clicks in that breath, first off, you're going to select a small audio sample. About a few seconds should be sufficient. You could do a little bit less, I guess. Go to Effect, Noise Removal, Get Noise Profile. Now, once again, select everything, Effect, Noise Removal once again, and OK. Definitely a lot better. There's still some clicks here. But to remove things like that, just select it. This little button up here will sort of duck the audio and get rid of it. And if there's any glaring problems that you can see, if there's still a little bit of a breath there, I'm going to get rid of that. And get rid of that. It should do a fairly decent job, and get rid of this little click in the beginning here, because no one wants to hear that. Now lastly, I select it all again. I go to Effect and Bass and Treble. Now it's going to be a little bit different for everyone's voice. It really depends on your voice, but for my voice, I usually use 6 and 3 and 0 gain, because that's actually just going to boost your audio and it could make it sound a little bit too distorted. So you're just going to hit OK. Let it sort of apply the effect here. It does boost the audio levels a little bit, but let's play it and see how it sounds. Okay, so we're going to come back down here and gonna blink up on this ledge. No clicks. Kind of an awkward silence, but if it was like that... Okay, there's one guy down there. I would certainly sort of try and adjust that. But that compared to... Let's go all the way back to the beginning here. That compared to... Okay, so we're going to come back down here. So that is significantly better. So there you go, that's how I fix up my audio and make it sound a little bit more ear-filling and a little bit louder. As always, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, consider dropping a like. You don't have to, but it does help me out a lot. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you next time.